dance. Me have to please do that.
Hello.
Well, if I love, that's what I say. Come on. That's what I can't hide. Just like how we can't hide. You know what? Yes, anyone else go to the phone.
Ai.
We're ready for leave.
It is so important to ensure that based on the fact that we are the pandemic and schools and students are hit towards for it out, but it's all necessary to have a day dedicated to play and respect that the national play where students are encouraged to play in any shape or form, play football, including netball, captaincy, fighting. I played a few good plays for the students also, so recognize and support. Also in April, we have before we had our basic in Thursday. But on Thursday, was workshop for the students in the outdoor school, but the morning is about the preschool. In turn, teachers, students, is a really good teachers is a challenge please. I mean, however practice and not something like that. But as it is today, and that some of the so-called professionals decided to do something out of the way. Now, me as a student, what do you expect me to do now? But it was fun. This is going in everybody in uniform, dancing, speaking crew, here, Tony, Oscar, all the schools are represented in the parish. Also, the schools were represented at only one and the chance to go model, the current which I hope is in the future, right? We also have our parents because of my who was sports because of the well appreciated to appear morning with a fashion show. That's not fundraising. This was also a fashion show. People prepare to see public. The 16th year we had it with the in 5th years of the school. Now, even though we are happy, but we are and we're able to put into the walkway, the intra-department for a major project, one of a major activity, one of a major task we wanted to accomplish, and we got work done on it for the most part, which was later completed. We also had our case sale, we had Friday mix, we had Africa Day, we had it was the usual Girls' Day and Boys' Day. It was the day, the days was called female refinement, which is really important. So, these days to do some explicit scene, they did some floral arrangement, they did quite a few things which did not be the thing that it was for the normal Girls' Day. So, we wanted different. For the boys, of course, they invited weekend and hopefully some time there with them. So we wanted to give them an experience that the preparation for people. Now, me was celebrated as a child, and these activities, some of the activities that were part of the whole celebration, and all culminated with the children's street, culminated with the children's street, where the children were treated, and of course, they thoroughly enjoyed it. They got a bounce about where they got a chance to frolic a little bit, and so forth. Now, as it relates to community relations, of course, we still get support from the community in different shapes and forms. We have stakeholders, business partners, who from time to time assist the school financially or otherwise. And yes, definitely. We have as part of our activities plan to erect a peace garden, which you have seen at the front and here at this place. That area is to host our peace garden. And if you look over into the civil area, you see how far we go. However, most of our activities have been very important. I would say, pandemic, we try to do a lot of things, but regardless of the way we do, Our house need to be happy. Teachers try as much as possible to get engaged into the youth plan. Now, because of the fact that we have several equipment we need to have with the students. However, we still manage to do virtual, right? We heard of that. It was virtual. It was videoed, recorded, and submitted. Now, I'm very happy to say that of course our school won the parish of fire. And where's the person? Yeah? Right. But let me choose it to start this morning. Take a start this morning, man. Here. And of course, kudos to the teacher. Our teachers as well as our winner. You ready? Of course, we need to do national. Of course, I know it was a 40% take off of first possible. Yes. Don't you remember from 6 o'clock? What to do? Yeah. And when I show you first, we say, I'm asking for a few questions. This is other activities, as our sport activities, but we need to get together this year. Very sad to say, we just have to training and we have to go and engage in the Next report, you hear things. Netball, track and field, all those activities are to be shared based on the limited time for preparation. And we, as a school, started students to ensure that try to recruit some of the learners that the students would have experienced. I think after garnering that knowledge, we can do whatever sport they want to engage in and when they go to high school. So we wanted to prepare them as much as possible for the high school setting. We normally tell you something about students when we, however, unfortunately, we are able to report this based on the fact that the reports are not always yet, but I tell you, I feel confident that the students will do well based on the information of the other one, and I hope them students are very confident they will have well also. So, parents, as the theme of the graduation suggests, you will be planted, you need to only encourage students to do their best. I always tell students that every high school need a head boy or a head girl because people is school there. And I always tell them also that at the end of 5 years of high school, everybody is in the so we will reply. At this juncture, let me take the time out to acknowledge some of the persons who would have assisted us ensure that school runs smoothly for the year. Of course, we know board of directors, that is director and leader, or vice chair, Mr. Whitman, of course, media rep, staff. We also have our student governance body, head boy, head girl, the deputies, prefects, monitors, class monitors. Of course, we have an important role to play in ensuring that the school activities are carried out and carried out in a efficient manner. Also, our hard-working dedicated let me publicly sacrifice for the hard work and dedication of the people. And also look at the charity work really, because we still do have to do. Yes. We are not we are not the students came back scared. Everybody came back wild and somewhat exposed. But the students took, the parents, sorry, stuck to the task. And I heard teachers telling them that it's hell or high water. Meaning that you're here to learn, and you're going to learn regardless. Now, that's what they call dedication. It would have been far easier for a teacher to give up on a child and say, all right, if you want to learn. But not so. You're here to learn, and you're going to learn. Failure is not an option, not an option. You can't be a doctor, you be a lawyer. You can't be a lawyer, you be a police. You can't be a police, you be a mechanic. You can't be a mechanic, you be a farmer, but you have to do something. I told you. I told you. The parents who continue to support the school through thick and thin, good or bad, I lift my hats to you, and I know that some of you, well, I have some of you from a long time still, but not today. You get a free pass today because after we have 600 and something students at school, we have work there, we only have maybe about 10 people. Come on now, talk it true. 632 people, 10 parents come for help to clean up the school and the people come. Also the best. But you get away today because there are some of you who continue to support the school, and if we have events and we call us to come and assist, in fact, some of you volunteer. So give to Caesar what due to Caesar. Not true. Yes, man, give Caesar what due to Caesar. The janitorial team that from time to time, and I don't know if you know the size of the school compound, but it's massive, it's huge. And on a day-to-day basis, they ensure that your students have a clean environment within which to learn. And it was one day last week I was here and I, saw some students grade marbles up there. And I said, no man. I had to stop them and ask them to help me pick up the ear because when I look, I see Marcus and some other persons cleaning another area. And it wasn't going to be possible for him to finish that ear and come up to the ear where the students were playing marbles. So I said, you know what? You cannot play marble here. Instead, I use them to help and tidy the place. So I'm saying this to say that don't take it for granted that because we have janitors, the place is always going to be clean. It's a massive compound. We have 600 and something students, and if everyone drinks a bag and drop the bag same place, just think about it. Just look in there and say, right in front of you, this is just a graduating class, 100 people. We have 600 and something people at school. And if everybody drink out our bag, you don't have this bag and drop it same place. Regardless of the fact that we have countless garbage bins around, it is always easy to drop it right there foot. So, let me publicly thank all the janitorial staff. Give them a round of applause in the place. I'm begging. They work hard. And sometimes I call Marcus and I say, what's up? He said, what's up? And I said, Chuck Marcus, man. He said, Chuck, all right. Because I know it's hard. Believe me. I don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted. The canteen staff who continues to prepare warm, delicious, sumptuous meals for the students, I applaud you. Now, the security team, the parents, our youth service workers who don't have any portfolios because they do everything for everybody. A teacher is absent, they become a teacher for the day. Papers to staple, papers to mark, they assist. Guys, let me say thank you. The average man who pass on the street and come over to offer a word of encouragement, I thank you. I am a little man that every time I see Marcus in here sweeping in the evening, he's always here with Marcus. I call him Bird. You would think he's employed to the school. Bird, I don't know if you hear me, but I thank you. To the persons who from time to time come over and see that we want a tin of paint and donate a lap to this Bowen class. These persons, I thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, all volunteerism goes a far way. And if somebody can take the time out of whatever they're doing for the persons who assist, even though we give them stipend, but we can't pay them for some of their services. In fact, the gentleman who assisted us in fencing the area for the Peace Guard, I just want to extend my gratitude to you all for the donors who continue to support the school. When we beg, we get most of the time. The material that was used to pave the walkway to the infant department, most of it is begged material. The labor is begged, and they appreciate it. We had our graduation of the infant department last week, and we had an entire decor team from Garvey Massey who came to assist us. Garvey Massey team, I thank you. To my decorators who fix up the place, I thank you. Now, to pick it in front of me. The team says, bloom where you're planted. Now I know a lot of you are excited to go to high school, have your expectations. You want to reach out, you want to do this, you want to do that. Remember, you have to stay grounded. The distractions are real. It is real. You have to stay focused. My granddaughter. My granddaughter, be yourself. I have, over the years, developed a special relationship with each and every student I come into contact with. So those of you who are wondering why I'm here because my granddaughter, that I can't share with you, but I have a special relationship with the students. Guys, let me encourage you to continue to work hard, stay focused. You didn't get where you are because of being lazy. And I can be honest with you, it's only going to get harder from here on in. The challenges are going to be realer, they're going to be more. But you have to stay focused. Mordecai, you're on the conversation. I'm going to hold you to it. Uncle Jari, you have the last name. Don't let me down. What we say? Okay, what we say? Now, we have more core values, but everybody seems to only remember three. Now, me feel away. Of course, we feel away. We're not going to tell a lie. Because at one point, we had what age is for. You see, nobody no member. Nobody no member. One no member me. But it's all right still. So we used to say H is for humility. The A is for. The Z is for. The next A is for accountability. The R is for. And the D is for determination. You put all of those together, you get hazard. It's not poisonous. It's nothing bad. Don't be afraid. It's all about you. Now, this part of my speech was left for last deliberately because I know you would have seen the programs, see how they look nice. Nobody knows nothing about them. But I wanted to make special welcome of my administrative staff to work on their team. Over the years, they would have been doing the program, and every year they get better and better and better and better. Now, for those of you who are the colored ones, you'll see how wonderful they look. They are the persons who print the certificates. They ensure that everything is okay on the program. So, this work-on team, Miss Tina, the latest look call them bother you, but that's a part of the job. I really, really appreciate your effort, ma'am, ladies. I appreciate your effort for the teachers who send their tests to them and they have to print them and run them off and all of that. I know, I'm sure they appreciate you also. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'm going to hand back to the chairman who will pilot the ship. And then, of course, we have some announcements, but those will be given at the end of the program. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That has been my report. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Come on, Hazard Primary. You deserve to give your principal a better round of applause than that. Because things are going on Hazard, right? Yes, man, parents, things are happening here. And we need to commend the teachers and the staff for the work they have done. When the guidance and the girl dance department can go out and find all the students, 95% of them have returned. Then isn't that great work? They went into the community, you know, and it therefore means they go house to house and they knock on doors just to find your child. Let us put our hands together for them. That is excellence. Hard work. And when we hear about the creativity, because they're making the children here rounded students and the holistic development, I think that I would want to send my child to Hazard too, because we hear about Crazy Hat Day, we hear about Play Day, Africa Day, Friday Mix. I want to hear more about that Friday Mix, and we hear about virtual rabbit rearing. I didn't know those things existed, but things are happening here. So let's put our hands together again for the Hazard Primary School and the teachers and the staff. Great work. I look forward to hearing about the football and the netball and all the other things that are to come on board, and the Peace Garden. We look forward to hear about those things. Parents, remember, this is a school that is committed to the development of your child, not just academical development, but holistic development. And so you want to know that when your child go out there into the world, that they are a rounded individual. What we say? What we say? All right. Purpose, respect, empathy, and excellence. Excellence. And I think the Bible Club, they are ready. Bible Club children are ready. All right. And then after the Bible Club, we'll have the valedictory speech or address. And this will be done by Raheem McFarlane and Kiara Mitchell. Kiara Mitchell. Is that your granddaughter? All right. So let us put our hands together for the Bible Club as they come empowered by Him. All right, yes. Hazard got what? Talent, right? Talent is at Hazard Primary. And so we know that here the children are well rounded. Hazard got talent. Let's put our hands together for the Bible Club again. And now we need welcome the valedictory address. Let's put our hands together for the valedictorians.
ceremony, chairman of the board, guest speaker, our most esteemed principal and vice principal, teacher, administrators, auxiliary workers, our dear parents and family members, beloved friends, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a pleasant afternoon to you all. It is a great privilege for us to be standing here in front of you on behalf of the graduating class of 2022 to express the happiness that we feel in our hearts today. They say people only remember the first and forget the rest, but I believe that these years have been a journey and we will take many memories with us. We do not need an award or a medal, just prove that we have something special within us. All of us are blessed with talents and are worth congratulating, and this is what this day is all about. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. As we loaded the car from kindergarten, our next stop was Hazard Primary to continue our educational journey. There, we met our wonderful teachers who helped us to start our big school ride. We met new friends and slowly started to adapt the big school lifestyle. We were now getting lunch money to purchase whatever we wanted at the tuck shop. Bye bye lunch bags. Our loving teachers made this chapter of our journey enjoyable as they molded our minds with new knowledge and prepared us for the journey ahead. We sailed to Redport, but as the ship traversed, we were informed that there was turbulence at sea and had to dock early at home. Yes, COVID-19 disrupted our smooth educational sailing. As we embarked on this journey, we were frustrated, sad, anxious, and at times lonely. Frustration overtook us when we faced our lacks. Lack of internet access, lack of gadgets to access our Google Classrooms, lack of knowledge in using the new apps, and most of all, lack of face-to-face interaction among our peers and teachers. Sadness knocked on some doors. Many lost their loved ones, some became ill at home, and some were hospitalized. Many walked hand in hand with loneliness, and so Roblox, Free Fire, PUBG, and TikTok became some of our closest friends. Finally, the tide changed. Back to school, mask up, wash up, sanitize, keep your distance. We were elated. We could talk to our friends face to face. Our smiles, although hidden behind the mask, still managed to emerge through our eyes and muffled voices. Ecstatic sounds of laughter, shouts, screams, and little feet battering the pavement. How many times have
And so he recognized that he was smart, even though he had a stutter, he couldn't communicate well. And so he said he's going to prove himself. And each of you have something inside of you. Each of you have a treasure in your heart, in your mind, that you have to be confident in it, even when others are doubting you. Even when people write you off. And I can tell you one experience. In the first week of my time at high school, first week I was sitting down in class and they came around saying, who will be the next head boy? Who will be the next, this or the next that? And I saw them pointing out. And nobody pointed at me. Nobody looked at me. I was just there looking at them and be like,